What is good, guys? Today is probably one of my favorite days of the year, and that is because it is R34 day. Now the date today is actually 3/3, but because tomorrow's Monday and everyone's gonna go to work, you can't really organize a big event on a Monday. So they made R34 day today this year, and I am on my way to Fuji Speedway, but unfortunately the weather could be a bit better. But nonetheless, it's still gonna be an awesome event. We're gonna go check out some awesome cars on display and some cars drifting, which I think will be interesting considering the weather. But anyways, enough talking. Let's just get there and check it out. We have made it to Fuji Speedway. Time to get up to the event and see what's going on. Fuji Speedway is seriously one of the coolest tracks I've ever been to. Just the amount of facilities and things they have here. It's actually quite inspiring, and it makes me realize just how much more motorsport is like recognized in Japan. To have a huge facility like this that is just built and dedicated to motorsport is truly something amazing for me to see. Some pretty cool cars out here. Damn, that looks sick. We have made it here. We're running a little bit behind. We're just getting here at about 3:30, and it looks like all the cars are lining up to get on the track, which is what they normally do at the end of the event, which means we've made it just in time to check out some of the awesome cars here. It's so good seeing a huge line of 34s here. So cool. Oy, some nice gold work Meisters there. That looks really cool. So this one's pretty cool. Super cool Atasha Design 34. Looks like a Uraz kit as well. I dig that, I dig that. Hey, which one of these things is not like the other? What is that thing doing here? So check this out. This event is completely rained out, but still look at the turnout there. Look at all the 34s on the track there lined up. It's really quite amazing in all honesty. Anyways, let's hurry up and get in there, take a look at some of these cool 34s. I've always been a fan of 34s with the 370Z wheels on them. This thing pulls it off really nice. Might try and get a closer look at that later out on the field when we're down there. There's definitely a good turnout today for a rained out event. There's a whole bunch of vendors set up too, so I'm looking for some discounts. Really good idea to come to these events to get discounts, because you can get up to like sometimes 60% off some parts. But yeah, there you go. Those look so good. All right, time to head down to the track. And look at this sea of 34s. So cool. Last time I was at this track, I was driving for the SDF event, if you guys remember. But a little bit too late to see drifting today, unfortunately. Should have gotten here earlier, and the weather doesn't really help. But let's see what we can find. There's already a few Atasha cars and stuff here that I want to look at. But let's go see what we can see, because this is so cool. So many 34s. These taillights are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind a set, except these are obviously the 4-door ones, but it'd be cool to get some. These guys, these two red ones, I have seen these guys shredding up Nico Circuit. We definitely need to try and work out what shop they're from and go and see, maybe we can visit them and see what they do, because they seem to do a whole bunch of Skyline 34 work. Anyways, we're gonna get to the end, so we don't want to ruin their photo. That's a cool titanium tip. Gosh, there's just so many cool cars here. Oh, this Wang. That looks like that's meant to be under the car, not on top of the car. Interesting. Loving these wide over fender kits though. Like that's a whole thing that fits on the rear door. Looks cool. And the Z-Tune front fenders look good as well, as always. Whew, that's cool. Okay, we gotta move. Everyone's trying to take pictures. Look at these guys standing on the roofs of their car for a photo. I am definitely not that game. Oh man. This thing's cool though for a drift car. Loving the pink. I'm a big fan of that. This guy obviously doesn't like his roof. Oh my gosh, it's like caving in everywhere. But it looks cool. Car's pretty sick. I love those wheels. That's sick. Don't mind me an orange 34. Looks pretty cool. Nice pearl white. As you can see, it's kind of got that pearly shimmer to it. Kind of got like a pink pearl in it. Hey, when you look at it from the angle there, it kind of goes pink. That's really cool. Hey, we've seen this one before. Last event, this thing was killing it. Oh, dude, I want those mirror lights. That's cool. I'm really enjoying just looking at all these 34s and getting inspiration for what I want to do to my 34 in Australia. If I'm able to keep it, we'll see. I'm sorry guys, we really should have gotten to this event a little bit earlier, so we didn't get to see any drifting, but at least we're getting to see all the cool cars that are here on display. Especially these Atusha ones, check this out. So we've got this really nice 4-door Atusha 34 here, which the owner's getting in right now. And then there's this really nice coupe one. This one I kind of dig because it's not like super crazy. It's got the roof done as well as the hood, but I like how the sides aren't just like completely plastered and it just kind of starts from the end of the front fender to the rear. I just think it flows quite nice. Looks cool. It's got different artwork on both sides too, so that's kind of unique. Normally you see the guys, they try to mirror copy each side. Just like this guy, he kind of did the same thing both sides, but yeah, it's quite unique. I'm digging this kind of cream army green 34. It looks cool. I don't know if it's wrapped or painted. I'd have to get a closer look, but I don't mind the color. Looks pretty good. Obviously nice purple one here. So many good cars here for inspiration. This thing's definitely a bit of a beater. The guy shreds this around the track, that's for sure. It's cool. Look guys, I'm not the only one who runs the Nismo spoiler. And if you didn't notice, there's actually not many cars that have this Nismo aero kit like mine in Australia. He doesn't have the side skirts. Does he have the front bar though? No, he doesn't have the front bar. So just the Nismo Aero wing. These wings are pretty rare, and I call it the shopping trolley effect because it makes the whole car look like a shopping trolley with the handle there. But yeah, all right, so they're doing all the awards right now for the prizes and the competitions that were happening today during the drift event. So I figured it'd be a good time to head over to the car park because you normally find some really unique cars there that obviously aren't R34 specific. Now obviously this is R34 day, but I feel like as we walk through all of this, we got to see a fair few 34s. I don't know about you. So let's go see what's in the car park, see if we can find some other cool cars. Just quickly, while we're heading to look at these other cars, give you a grand scale of just how many 34s are on this track right now. There's a lot. It almost looks like a car shipping yard, there's so many. It's pretty cool. Novoken's red 34 right there in the front. Looks cool. Okay, so we made it to the car park. We can see a nice GTST R32 Skyline next to a nice S2000. Okay, so really nice Mark II next to one of the newer, like this has got the RV25 Neo in it, these Laurels. So let's take a quick look at the front of these. There you go. So the new Laurel, I think they're the C35. And then you've got this beautiful Mark II Tourer V next to another 34 with some nice Project Mu rotors, which is something that I need to get from my car actually. Looks like he's running them on the rear too. Really good rotors. And this kit, once again, it's bolts onto the door and stuff. Nice 4-door, kind of makes it look nice and wide and stancy. What on earth is this thing? It has a big TRD sticker on it. What on earth is it? I have no idea. This is the first time I've seen this car before. It's full of plushies. There's that TRD sticker on there. It's got something written on there. IRS Toyota Mark II Blit. I don't know what that is. Mark II something, but this is the first time I've seen one of these station wagons. You guys know what this is? Tell me in the comment section, because I mean, maybe it's like a Mark X. No, it says Mark II. I don't know. Hey, old school Cressida wagon. I dig that. It's cool. Here we go, guys. So we got a Honda EK Civic hatch. I want one of these so bad. I know every time I see one of these, that's what I say, and you guys are probably getting sick of me saying it, but definitely need to get one of these. It's a interesting sticker there. But yeah, nonetheless, still a big fan of these. I think it might even be a Type R. Like you can kind of see there used to be a Type R sticker there. And it's got those Recaro Type R seats, I think, in there. So that's kind of cool. And this thing's really unique. Looks like he's running some of the new version Works wheels. And I guess it's a high ace. But this front body kit is sick. It's like completely different aftermarket lights too. It's super cool. I can see his kids in the background waving at me. They've got super tinted car windows. Oh my God, the thing's on bags. He just dropped it. It's literally, dude, this thing is cool. All right, Subaru fans, let's take a quick look at this, what looks like a stock STI. I don't really know much about Subarus, except why are their brake calipers on the wrong side? They should be here, not here. What's going on? Nah, it's all good, I'm just trolling. Okay, so a really nice Fairlady 350Z next to, I believe this is an Evo 8. I'm not 100% like good on knowing all Evos off by heart, but I'm pretty sure this is an Evo 8. Looks pretty nice. Some nice canyards and stuff on there. This wide body kit's pretty interesting. Takes it out like a good, like almost 80 mil out. That's really cool. Love it. Really looks kind of nice too. Now I've also been hearing some cars smashing down the track. So let's go have a quick look and see who's out there practicing today. These guys got some serious balls racing this fast in the wet. Look at him. That's cool. Another guy fanging through. That sounded cool. What is in that car? Oh, look at these guys. What are these, like, these things sounded really cool. It's like small car day or something, because there's quite a few Nissan Marches out here, or Micras, whatever you call them. That sounded cool. Wow, look at him go. Alrighty, let's head back to the car. We're gonna put the heater on full ball and try and warm up. My hands are like going black with frostbite. Not really, it's just, yeah, they're going red because it's so cold. But anyways, let's get in, warm up, go from there. There's one more thing that we need to do before we leave Fuji Speedway, and it's kind of one of those things where one does not simply come to Fuji Speedway without doing this, and that is getting a picture of your car in front of the Fuji Speedway sign here. And you can already see that there are already a couple other cars here right now trying to do the same thing. So what we need to do is patiently wait for these guys, and then it'll be our turn. So we'll do that now. See guys, this is what it's all about. Before you leave, you take a quick picture of your car in the Fuji Speedway in the background, and you're done. These guys were really nice. They actually wanted to get a picture of my car as well, so we squatted up and they took a few shots. But I'm gonna quickly take a few pictures of this for the gram. Make sure if you don't follow me, you follow me on Instagram, SAMMIT01, I'll put it on the screen. Anyways, time for taking pictures and then we'll get rolling. Okay, so I'm on my way home and I can't wait to get on the highway to pull off on a PA because I am starving and I really feel like some hot ramen or something considering the weather's all wet and freezing cold. So once we jump on the highway, we'll pull into a PA and I'll show you guys what like a typical PA is like here in Japan. I think that'll be kind of cool for you guys to see. So I am at Epping RP, which is like a huge rest stop off the side of the highway. You can't get here from the street, only through the highway. And it's essentially like a big mall where you can go and eat, sit down, relax, rest, and then jump back in your car and continue on your journey. That's what these PAs are, parking areas are for, all across the highway here in Japan. Let's go get something to eat. I ended up actually opting for a katsukari. We've got like some pickles here with some rice curry, and then this is like a pork, like loin kind of deep fried thing. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's awesome. It's like katsukari and it tastes amazing. So I'm gonna down this and then we'll head back to the car and get back on our journey. So as you can see, the inside of the PAs are pretty much just full of like little markets and stores for people to get omiyage and gifts for their family when they're traveling. It's a pretty big marketing thing. I have to add as well that they can get pretty crazy and hectic during busy times like tonight. So kind of dodging a bullet and just getting in, eating, and getting out as quick as I can. Got to quickly gas up. All at the PA. They've got the gas stations and everything here. So good. Okay, so I am now stuck in peak hour traffic, which is just bumper to bumper, not going anywhere on the highway. So I figured it was a perfect opportunity to wrap up this video. Guys, I know I didn't get there early enough and we didn't get to see the drifting, and I think it would have been super entertaining to see, like, you know, people doing backies and stuff with all the extra water on the track and things like that. And I didn't see any car wrecks there, which means probably no one crashed, which is awesome. But yeah, I just, unfortunately, last night I did not sleep well. There's a thing in Japan called kahunsho, which is it just kind of means hay fever. But here in Japan, for some reason, it just destroys you when you get hay fever. And now that it's my 4th year here in Japan, I started getting symptoms like late last year. And yeah, pretty much everyone suffers it at spring this time of year. So I woke up at like 3 with all these massive symptoms, and like it was terrible. And I had to take an antihistamine, and then eventually I fell back asleep. But it just ruined me, and late start, and just threw my day pretty much completely out of whack. But anyways, excuses aside, I'm sure you guys understand. Next time we'll get there on time. But if you do want to see what the drifting's like on a nice sunny day, you can go check out my video from a year ago. I'll put a link to that up here somewhere. But yeah, guys, still hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Grab yourself one of my stickers from the online store, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Ja mata ne.